We are here at Subaru by Robust Synergy, and today we are looking for a brand new car. So a lot of you have been telling me to get into JDM cars, and I think I got the wrong idea. Today we are looking at a Subaru XV, which is technically in a Japanese car, right? And we are gonna test drive it. We're gonna talk about all the features, all the power, engine, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, we're gonna see whether it's worth buying or not. Can we do a cold start? So this video is brought to you by me. For those of you who don't know, I'm a partner here at Subaru by Robust Synergy. So if you wanna buy me a cup of coffee, or if you wanna pay for some of the mods on my BMW, you can go ahead and check out the Subaru showroom at Subaru Kepong and Subaru Setapak. This video is gonna be completely unbiased, even though it would benefit me for you to buy one of these cars. I'm gonna talk about my experience as a car guy and someone who drives cars on a daily basis. So a few weeks ago, my cousin just moved to Malaysia and he was looking for a new car to buy. So me being who I am, I took him to a BMW showroom right away, and he test drove the 330i, and he saw a lot of other cars. He was looking at used 530i's and 330i's and a brand new 330i from 2023. I also took him to see an F30, and the F30 was more reasonably priced because it was used. The car was very tastefully modded, and I myself would have spent my money on that, but this gave me a new perspective on cars and people. So us as car guys, we don't think of cars as vehicles to move us from point A to point B. We think of cars as like a part of our family. Whenever we are thinking about cars, we're thinking about German cars, we are thinking about handling, the horsepower and all of that. Those are all things that a normal consumer wouldn't think about. It's not the first thing that comes into their head. Even though I've been invested in the dealership for a couple of years, I never understood why people buy these cars. Let me tell you why my cousin, as a normal non-car guy, bought this car. First of all, I was driving him around for almost a month, and he saw firsthand the pain that I go through, which I don't even notice myself while I'm driving my own lowered car. I mean, can't just drive over bumps, you can't jump over them, and hard to get into parking lots and a lot of things like that, and the car is very stiff. Decided to go with an SUV instead of a 3 Series. Not everyone is looking for all the horsepower in the world, which I get. My car doesn't have all the horsepower in the world, but it gives you a lot of feeling. For those of you who have driven German cars, you would know that feeling that you get while driving that car, the way that the engine delivers the power is quite different from something like this. Not to say that he didn't particularly like it, he didn't care that he liked it. All of this brings us here today. I'm gonna tell you why. Bro, this is amazing. We should do donuts here. Oh wait, we are in a Subaru. All-wheel drive and no power. Wow. We are gonna park like a BMW driver. This car has a lot of features, like a 360 camera. You can see how nicely I've parked here. You can use it, it's like a Lamborghini Urus, but from wish.com. It has nice speakers. Let me remind you that this car is actually worth like 1/10 of what an Urus would sell for, or even less. What you see is pretty standard in its class. It has the Subaru Global platform, which helps with rigidity and handling of the car. It has a boxer engine. Subaru likes to advertise as if it's coming straight from a Porsche, because Porsche also uses horizontal engines, but it's a 2-liter naturally aspirated engine which makes 156 horsepower and 190 Newton meters of torque, which comes with a CVT transmission, which is more economical, I guess. This car is not particularly fast in any sense, but it is enough power for all the day-to-day use and a little bit of spirited driving and a lot of off-roading that you may want to do with this specific chassis. It also has a feature called Eyesight, which is always looking ahead to make sure that you do not get into an accident, which is always a plus if you're not particularly paying a lot of attention to the road, which I know a lot of road users don't do all the time. Or sometimes, you know, it's good to have an extra set of eyes just in case you miss something. Or you're letting your wife drive, which is, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Cut. In terms of styling, not bad. you're asking me, the BRZ looks absolutely phenomenal. The WRX is nice. The Outback is nice. XV, nice. Forester, not nice. Lane departure warning, adaptive cruise control, vehicle head start alert or whatever, like whenever you're playing with your phone and the car in front of you moves, and before the car behind you puts his hand on the horn for like 10 seconds and annoys everybody, your car will let you know. A lot of features like that that makes this car perfect. So now let's go ahead and go to the showroom and purchase this car and have it delivered to my cousin. I mean, he paid for it. Using my signal for the first time ever, because you know I normally drive BMWs, and have a look at this. Every single blind spot that you can think of, I can see it. I can make sure there's no motorcycles coming to target my right hand side door when I'm making a right turn. I can make sure that I'm not hitting a curb. I don't know why I would need so many cameras, but it does have the features. So Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, I mean pretty standard in modern cars nowadays. Question right now is, if you have 140,000 ringgit, international viewers, if you have $30,000, should you get one of these? I mean, I don't think this car is $30,000 in any other country. Should you get one of these, or should you get a used German car? If you are looking for a daily, if you want features, if you want comfort, if you want reliability, if you want warranty, if you want all of that, get one of these. You want the best driving experience, you're looking for the most power, most handling, you don't particularly care about all the bells and whistles that comes with these cars, get an older car. With this much money, you can probably get yourself a BMW, like a 2019 BMW 330e. You can get yourself a Mercedes C250 from like 2015, 2014. You do care about reliability, if you do care about warranty, if you do care about features that do not come in those cars, come on in with me and let's purchase this car together. Very good, bro. Let's...
You try the handling and the power?
Yes, it's not that great. Let's go. I'm kidding. It's actually not bad. Okay, bro, so we are gonna purchase the car in crypto. Is that okay?
Should be no problem.
Okay.
So we go to sign some documentation.
Okay.
And then you need the crypto transfer on the spot today.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So our car, this player, we come with 360 cameras, and then this one here can be shift. For Android, you need to plug in the original cable. This is our multi-info display. Everything, the setting will be in this button. Okay. For this one, our handbrake, we come with the digital handbrake. This is auto vehicle hold, and then this is export. When you're on the export, you can go to off-road. We got two modes. One is snow and dirt, and then another deep snow and mud. Okay, and then this is our adaptive cruise control. Okay, so you need to use this only on the highway driving only. Okay, and then this is for trip. For right hand side, below there, there's traction control, and then the power boot buttons, and then the steering responsive headlamp. Okay, so is there anything clear about this car, sir?
Yeah, sure. What are these?
Okay, this key is for these settings. That's why it's hiding behind. Mostly this button is not used daily. So this is the multi-info display just now you show. This is a favorite. So like the phone apps, you can change it. Example on this acceleration, you can change to the angle of the car, and then the fuel consumption, the calendar, and then this is average speed. This is acceleration. So mostly we'll put on water temperature, oil temperature, and acceleration. This is the percentage of the acceleration.
Interesting.
Congratulations for this car. You have received, hopefully, everything. If you don't understand, you can give me a call. I'm Subaru King William Lee.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you.